Most people have that moment where they realize their laptop is completely choked with files, and honestly, it is usually the point where panic sets in. That is where a brick like this Seagate expansion desktop drive comes into play. It is not trying to be fancy or win any design awards with its black, textured plastic shell, but it does exactly what it says on the box. You pull it out, plug in the power adapter, connect the USB cable, and that is pretty much it. There is no software to wrestle with or complicated setup menus to navigate. It just shows up on the desktop, ready to take whatever you throw at it. Dragging and dropping a few hundred gigabytes of video files feels snappy enough for a mechanical drive. And since it uses USB 3, you are not going to be sitting there waiting for an eternity for the progress bar to crawl across the screen. It is a 3.5-inch drive, so keep in mind this is not something you are going to be tossing into a backpack for a coffee shop work session. It needs a wall outlet, which is a bit of a bummer if you are already short on power strips, but that is the trade-off for having 4 terabytes of space sitting right there on your desk. It plays nice with both Windows and Mac right out of the box, though if you are a Mac user who wants to use it for time machine backups, you will have to spend a minute or two reformatting it first. What is actually a nice touch here is the inclusion of data recovery services. It is one of those things you hope you never have to use, but knowing there is a safety net if the drive decides to give up the ghost is a massive weight off the shoulders. Now, it is not all perfect. The drive can get a little audible when it is working hard, and the plastic casing feels a bit hollow, which makes it feel less premium than some of the metal-clad portable drives out there. But look, for the price, you are getting a massive amount of reliable storage that just works. It is a utilitarian piece of gear that stays out of your way, keeps your files safe, and lets you get back to whatever you were actually doing before you ran out of space. If you need a permanent home for your photo archives or a massive backup vault that you can just set and forget, this thing is a solid, no-nonsense choice that gets the job done without any unnecessary drama.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.